Look at him.
Do they have cold blood?
No, it's an insect.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Look at this baby walking stick.
I want it.
Let's put it somewhere.
It's on you.
Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Different part, different day, same daughters, same Casio. No beer, no whiskey, no scotch. Just a sober day with the daughters and the Casio. And this is the video where I talk about the Casio. So get out while you can if you like your mechanical watches. But I'm going to be wearing this watch for the next couple days because I just set the day to Japanese kanji on Friday, and today is Saturday, and I want to see it cycle through. What do I like about this watch? You know, there's a lot to like. Okay, first of all, it's very comfortable, okay? And I'm really enjoying this strap. You know, it's one of those straps you don't want to look too closely at it because those leather parts are not leather. They're obviously, you know, what do they call it? Plastic leather, whatever that stuff is. But you got the day there. You got the date, the month, and the year, and you got the time, and it's a world time, so I can cycle through different time zones, and it's kind of nice because when you do that, you can see a note of what city you're looking at, the time, and then in the little window you have your home time, and I really appreciate that. And this is my first wave captor watch and my only wave captor watch. And what I really like about it, this kid's interested in me making a video. Just a YouTuber kid talking watches. But it's my first wave captor watch. And what I like about it is I feel time-wise, accuracy-wise, this watch really has my back. And it does, because every night at 12 o'clock, it says RC exclamation point, and that means it's updating, and it takes a few minutes, and you have the indicator right here, and if the indicator is not filled in, then it got a weak signal, and if it is all filled in, it got a very strong signal, and if, you know, just one or just two, or, you know, then it's sort of a middle signal, middle strength signal. And if it doesn't achieve updating, then it'll try again 6 times throughout the night. Okay, so once at 12, and if it doesn't, if it can't get a signal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and you could always update it and have it read the radio waves manually, but it just always has your back, and it's, you know, I've always sort of not been a fan of these because you're connected, and I love the independence of a mechanical watch and even just an honest quartz watch. But I gotta say, it is nice when at 12 o'clock this thing does its thing, and you just don't have to think about anything. I mean, even less thought than a quartz, you know, Grand Seiko quartz. I mean, how can you get more accurate than that? Well, this. So this is really interesting, and it always scares me a little bit when I start to like a watch like this, because I'm afraid I'm gonna become a convert and look at my mechanical watches as nice aesthetically, but functionally irrelevant, and prefer and turn to this. I don't think that would ever happen, but wearing this does make me appreciate, you know, the technology. And, you know, if luxury is sitting back and having an object work for you and helping you attain an easy life, it doesn't get much better than this. It's got a countdown timer. I love that. Bedtime yesterday, my daughters wanted to stay up. I said, no, all right, we'll flip a coin for it. I'll give you 10 minutes. If you win, if you lose, off to bed immediately. Well, they won. And I set this for 10 minutes, and it counted down, and it beeped, and it was bedtime. And that's kind of nice. You know, you can always use a chronograph like that, but that's what a countdown timer is for. Like the alarm. my wife made caramel the other day, and I said, let's put it in the camera room, and it'll be cooler in there. She said, okay, just remember to get it out in 30 minutes. I set this, right? I could set a countdown timer if I wanted to, but I set an alarm, and that's kind of nice. I could always set an alarm to remember to do something. You know, Rolex can't do that. Mechanical watches really can't do that. Yeah, you could get a Bell-O-Matic from Seiko, a vintage Bell-O-Matic, but how are you gonna count down with that, right? So there's just so many things that you can do with this watch. I will say the one thing. All right, Aunt. All right, off she went. You know, I think ants. I read our females, the indolent ones that really don't leave the nest, are the males. But I will say that the one risk of this watch is there's so many settings and information that sometimes it can get confusing. The other day, I looked at it and I thought it was 8 o'clock, and my wife said, "No, it's like it's 6." We were talking about what time a show was coming on, and I said, "It comes on in like 10 minutes," and she's like, "No, it's like 2 hours from now." And I had it set to the world time, and I didn't really realize it. So I guess if you're not aware, it can kind of screw you up. But you know, as far as a fashionable watch, you know, I thought this was sort of a hideous looking watch when I picked it up. I more got it just for the functions, but the more I wear it, the more, you know, I kind of enjoy it, and it's got this sort of plasticky, chromy looking, shiny bit. Not bad at all. The one thing that Rolex has head and shoulders above a watch like this is its longevity. The band will deteriorate, this will crap out, and it's a throwaway item, and there's no value to it aside from, you know, its functionality. Well, again, value is in the eye of the beholder, so I'll just kind of leave that for you guys to discuss. But it's not like, you know, I could get my money out of this, all of what, $40, right? But you know, that's kind of nice with a Rolex. I don't feel like, you know, achieving this watch was any sort of goal realized, and this isn't something that, you know, my grandson or granddaughter will, you know, enjoy inheriting like they would a Rolex, and it's not gonna be an heirloom piece. And so it is a throwaway item, and I realize that. And so to spend my days and years with a watch like that, like this, might not make sense, but there's something to appreciate about these watches, and perhaps there's something to appreciate about every watch out there. I'm starting to sound like the fake aristocrat. Now, there are some crappy poser pieces in the mechanical lines and the digital lines as well. But when it comes to digital, you know, a good Casio doesn't get much better or honest than that. Let me know what you think. Are you having a love affair with a Skitter? Let me know. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.